FC Barcelona, champions of Europe!
Where do you go when you already have everything?
The bombs, the crackers, the music, the fireworks.
When all trophies have been lifted, medals have been won.
Glory once again for the handball world's most successful club. EHF Final Four winners of 2024 are the one and only Barça.
And the celebrations have become part of the club's memory.
The champagne pours, the gold glitter pours.
How do you convince yourself to start again? Some teams chase the trophy. Barça chase history. Every season, the names change, but the pressure stays. The expectations stay. The target stays exactly the same. Win everything. That pressure can break teams, but Barça have learnt to turn it into rhythm. Because even when the squad changes, they still feel the same. Fast, demanding, ruthless, and always close to the final weekend. Pressure gathers the most between the posts. The last line of defense is the territory of the most daring, and there is no one else who reigns the kingdom with the same ferocity as Emil Nielsen. A clear chance becomes a doubt. A penalty becomes a conversation. A fast break becomes a psychological test. Little by little, opponents start to feel the goal shrinking. And now, he is leaving. That sentence should feel like an ending. And in a way, it is. Every great Barça player eventually becomes part of the club's past. The shirt moves on. The position is filled again, and the machine keeps moving. But the best players leave much more than performances. They leave references, standards, and images that stay in everyone's memory. One chapter closes, and another one is already being prepared. That is what keeps Barça at the centre of the European handball. They turn change into another version of the same demand. Because their second weapon is speed. Barça do not need long to punish you. A missed shot, a loose pass, one bad retreat, and suddenly the ball is already at the other end. When the game slows down, they have all the patience and quality to keep asking questions. They can stretch the defense wide, attack through the backcourt, find the line, or wait until the smallest space appears. Barça do not need one perfect way to score. They have several. And at the center of that is the same Barça principle: pressure from everywhere. This is what Barça do. They absorb pressure until the opponent gives them a small opening, and then they make that feel decisive. That is why this final chapter with Emil Nielsen feels so powerful. He is leaving, but before he does, he gives Barça exactly what they need in the games that define a season: control, intimidation, and belief. In Cologne, that matters.